So what are you doing out here on county property? County property, this is public property. No, this is county property, I'm on the sidewalk. You're walking right down here by these cars. Did you see me go look at a vehicle? Look in a vehicle, go near a vehicle. We're just making sure what you're doing is on the up and up. I got a code 440 at place west of Central. Suspects in custody, a camera, a public sidewalk, and police who treat filming like a crime. What happens next decides whether your rights exist or disappear. How many cameras do they need? I can't hear you cause of the train. I was all right, I said, how's it going? I'm just gonna keep the sheriff's office. This happens outside a sheriff's office in Texas. A lone citizen journalist stands on a public sidewalk, camera rolling, doing nothing illegal. Just documenting what anyone can see. How you doing? I'm all right. It's just curious if somebody's videotaping around the sheriff's office, trying to find out what's going on. Oh no, I'm just taking pictures of your vehicles here. And I thought that was the main building for the sheriff's office. That's the admin side for the jail, yeah. It said go to side B or building B, so I'm not sure if it's this one or it's on the other side of it. Almost immediately, officers approach. The questions start stacking up fast. Why are you here? What are you filming? Do you have ID, okay? That's not. You have an ID or anything? Just showing who I'm talking to. I don't have one on me. What's your name? Okay. All right, any reason videotaping? Just curiosity or what? Oh, I'm just gathering matters of public interest. That's all okay. Yeah, just a journalist, all right? Instead of arguing, the cameraman asks the most important question you can ever ask police. Am I being detained, building B? This is actually the sheriff's office. Go around the corner to the next building over, and that's building B. This is the actual sheriff's office. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, the answer yes, briefly. But not for a crime, not for evidence. Just for suspicious activity. Glass doors on the front. All right, and what's your name, Deputy Cook? And what's your name? I'm Sergeant Hine. So what are you doing out here on county property? County property, this is public property. No, this is county property, I'm on the sidewalk. This is the thing, okay? Okay, you're down here. You're videotaping all these vehicles, okay? All these vehicles we have now. Listen to me now. Here's the problem, suspicion isn't a crime. And filming in public isn't suspicious, no matter how uncomfortable it makes law enforcement. Am I being detained? I'm trying to explain to you. Am I being detained for what? For what crime, suspicious activity? Because these vehicles down here, and you can look it up, these vehicles on this road have been burglarized numerous times. Numerous times, and that's fact. You can under Terry v's Ohio, 9068. Police must point to specific facts tied to a real crime. Standing on a sidewalk with a camera doesn't qualify. You can look, that has nothing to do with me. It does right now because it's suspicious activity. Did you see me go near the vehicles? You're walking right down here by these cars. Did you see me go look at a vehicle? Look in a vehicle, go near a vehicle. We're just making sure what you're doing is on the up and up. The cameraman stays calm, he doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't insult anyone, he asks simple questions. Did you see me touch a vehicle? Did you see me commit a crime? Is that what you're saying? This is suspicious activity. Because we're trying to find out what you're doing. I'm just taking video and pictures out in public. That's all I'm doing all the time. I'm not trying to argue with you, but if I'm not being detained for an actual crime, I'm just gonna walk away. The answers keep falling apart. So the justification changes. Now it's security. Now it's protecting employees. Now it's even a possible jail escape. This is the moment most people mess up and lose their rights. Without realizing it, none of those excuses change the law. The First Amendment protects filming government buildings and public officials in public spaces. I already stated that I was just taking pictures out in public. I'm a journalist gathering public matters of public interest. That's it, I have no interest in burglarizing vehicles. Especially in a sheriff's office. That's why we're talking to you though, because we do get a lot of people coming through here. We have had these vehicles burglarized numerous times. That's why we're talking to you. We're making sure on the up and up. If you're out here and you're doing stuff, journalist, that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. But our job as law enforcement officers is to protect and serve. And that's also protecting and serving the people that work in this building, okay? Because we have inmates in here that are locked up. Then comes the pressure tactic. It would be better if you asked permission, not an order, just a suggestion meant to sound reasonable. But rights don't require permission. You don't ask to speak. You don't ask to record. And you don't ask to stand on a sidewalk. The cameraman asks again, am I still being detained? This question forces the issue. Police can talk, but they can't legally trap you in conversation. So we also have a concern about a possible prison bird. Or a county jail bird, okay? I don't see how, but we've had 3 or 4 months ago, we had an inmate escape, okay? So we're going to be concerned when people are walking up and down this parking lot. You're videoing that. Probably the best thing for you to do if you want to video something. You can talk to the sheriff himself and say, look, this is what I'm going to be doing. I just want to video your building walk up and down here. That's why it's not suspicious. And then he lets us know, look, this guy's going to take pictures of the building. Okay, you work with us, we can work with you. We're not telling you can't the other building. I know you're not telling me, but you're telling me I need permission now. I'm just saying it would be nice if you would let us know because he passes by and he calls me. There's a guy out here with a video, okay? And just like that, the detention collapses, no crime, no reasonable suspicion. The officer backs down instead of walking away angry. The cameraman does something smart. He asks how to file a complaint and how to commend an officer calm. Professional, documented with a video camera. It's security issues for us. What are you doing? You see what I'm saying and you're telling us, look, I'm a journalist, okay, but am I still being detained at this point, okay? You're telling us it's for journalism reasons, that's fine, right? Okay, but am I still being detained at this point? This is how power actually shifts. Not through shouting, not through compliance, but through knowledge and composure, all right? I'm just trying to look for the main office. For the Midland County Sheriff's Office. This would be it, okay, excellent. All right, I just have 2 questions. What would a person need to do in order to commend an officer, and also to complain against an officer? Well, you can talk to the chief deputy. He's not here right now. Hey, he's the only person that I would be able to handle this matter through. He would be the best person. The best person? Is there like a form that you can fill out? Either it could be a complaint or do you have a written, it could be written down, written documentation. Yeah, I mean, you could write it up. You could write it up, Okay, so it could just be like on a blank piece of paper. Written down, signed, and turn it in. And who would you turn it into here? Oh, this office here, right? Okay. Excellent, and would the same thing go for commanding an officer as well? For what commanding an officer? Oh yes, same thing. Same thing. All right, excellent. It'd probably be better on paper anyway, right? All right, that deputy officer. Does he have a business card in his office that I can pick up? You mean the chief deputy? Yeah, does he have a business card, Let me go look and see if he has some in his office. Police are allowed to ask questions. They are not allowed to detain you or demand ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime period. This wasn't about safety. It was about control. And control disappears the moment citizens know the law. A camera didn't create a crime here. It exposed fear of accountability. If you ever film in public, this exact question could save you from detention.